Hello, everyone. It is Jason Velasco over at Balanced Poker, and today we're going to do a little bit of a sit and learn. One of the things that I have been working on and trying to understand is more around the staking market. I've backed some packages, I've been working with some people, and this is a really interesting technology that I wanted to check out and participate in. But I wanted to take you through this site because I thought it was really cool to be able to share this with you, and then I'll go through kind of how I've set it up. So, number one, this is a site called StakeKings. There's a few other staking applications that are out there. This is one that I'm planning on working with for the time being. So yeah, so let's talk about this really quick. So this is a site that's really designed to be able to provide a marketplace. The marketplace is around trying to manage different types of players, different types of backing. For example, if you're looking for a particular player, Ape Styles. Love Ape Styles. So we're just going to go ahead and search for what he is looking at playing. So if you're interested in exploring more around the package, you can see a little bit more. He's firing a PKO. He's selling 614%. And then if I wanted to invest, I could just put in some money. We'll go through that approach. So depends on how much they're willing to take. It looks like he sold 21% already. So he's doing a great job of doing that. And then if there's markups, if you want to say, okay, here's the different markups for people. And for those that don't know markup, this is a percentage that gets added on to a player to basically cover up their costs depending on the skill set of their player. This is a really good way for the players to make a little bit extra money, cover their costs, and things along those lines. So markup's important, and that's in as we want to talk. We could also dig about with buy-ins in terms of the different types of stakes that you want and where you want to invest. And basically, and you could also there's also some pre-prevented tags. So people that are like, for example, people that are on ACR, here are all the different ACR events that people are following. So yeah, these are a really cool options to be able to look out that. You can turn off the side out. The other thing that was really cool is being able to actually upload some money. I thought that was really neat to do. Personally, I just was experimenting with things. I was able to load up. You get the options of putting in a debit card, which I'm sure there's a fee for because they have to cover their costs. Same thing with Skrill and Netkiller. I used crypto because that's primarily what I use. It was really easy. I was able to quickly set up a connection to my wallet. I had the money in. It was already loaded up within 3 to 5 minutes. So that was a really cool way of doing it. So very easy to use. But let's talk about what I wanted to do. Now, as a player, if I'm wanting to get staked on StakeKings, again, first thing you've got to do is you got to go through their application process, and which was, it's pretty intense in terms of making sure that they want to verify you. So I had to go through and I had to actually go through and create a profile for them. As you can see here, I have my basic information. And so basically you can see what I've had to do is I've integrated all of my social media channels. I've talked a little bit about myself, and here are the different packages that I offer. This is, I think, is really important. So now you can actually connect and see directly what your hand and mob information is, things along those lines. If they want to see our, YouTube channel, they get connected with that. So there's really nice ways of framing that out. So really cool site. I am offering some packages. I'm heading to the Borgata in a couple days to be able to play some tournaments. So if you look at my packages that I have available, I have two packages that I'm selling. I'm selling for the 6 max, which is Friday. I'm planning on playing 2 bullets. I'm selling 40% of my action in that one. And then the Open Championship, I am selling 60% of my action here. This is a really cool tournament. It's $1 million guarantee. And so you can actually see some of the details around this. So like with the 6 max just coming up in just a few days. You can see I'm planning on playing Friday. Saturday is day 2. Estimated prize pools go about 20K, probably a little bit more. It's a really popular tournament. And then I can come in and edit that. I also am selling some action, and thank you to the person that signed up already, some action to the championship. This is a really great event. This is they get a ton of players. They blew through the guarantee last year. This is one that I feel pretty comfortable with. It's a $2,700 buy-in. I'm planning on at least 3 bullets. That's what we're willing to invest in ourselves. We're selling 60% of action there. So please, if you're interested, let me know. We'll kind of connect with that, and I'll put some materials on there. But this is a really cool site. I really like this. And if I wanted to create another package, Basically, you could just I could set up a previous package. I could put the dollar amount in, where it's at, what my markup is. I could add additional things. So if I wanted to lock it into just my particular group of backers that I had, you can actually, this is really cool. So if you beta day 2, you could actually go ahead and take some action on that to kind of hedge some of your bets. And then if you're doing multiple entries, which is what I was doing, you could put that information in there, how much you're willing to send, what's the threshold that you're willing to do, which is in some cases, you may want to make sure that you at least get a certain percentage for the package to continue to move through. That is, you can just basically fire that up and it gets put into your package. So really great site. I'm looking forward to doing more work for it. I'm going to be doing some social banners around this. Thank you to the folks at StakeKings. I talked to their support group the other day. I was working through my first time putting the package. I was online with them within just a couple minutes. They helped me out and making sure that I understood what I was doing to make sure I've got it. So we'll be just doing some more promotions on StakeKings, putting our packages up there so you have them sharing. One of the things that we're doing for any of the people that are backing our group, please reach out to me if you're either signing with StakeKings or on the personal side. I have a WhatsApp group that I've set up for my backing. Eventually, we're going to be moving that into the Mitch app coming up soon. So yeah, we've got a lot in the plans. Folks, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please, if you're interested, head up to StakeKings, sign up to be a staker, upload that money, buy a package. We really could use your support. We want to fire some, and for the love of the game, we're here. We're trying out a whole bunch of cool things at the Borgata. We've been studying really hard for these events, and thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time. Talk to me and sign up for StakeKings. Jump in, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Like and subscribe, and of course, hit me up if you are interested in buying some action. All right, everyone. Thanks a lot.